Florida has election police now. I want off this fucking ride.
Cecile Schoon runs Florida's nonpartisan League of Women Voters and is concerned a proposal to establish a new police unit to investigate elections fraud is designed to keep minorities from voting.
Bringing law enforcement and having them be around looking for problems, there is a concern and there is a fear, and there's that chilling factor that they're going to target Black people.
Republican Governor Ron DeSantis first introduced the idea last year.
This will facilitate the faithful enforcement of election laws and will provide Floridians with the confidence that their vote will matter.
The current proposal stands at 25 investigators and officers across multiple departments. DeSantis and Florida Republicans are also pushing for new legislation that, among other things, adds even more ID requirements to absentee ballots. Florida's Republican Secretary of State, Laurel Lee, oversees elections.
We're very confident that we hit a great intersection between making voting accessible and keeping voting secure.
Well, if it's so easy, convenient, and safe, why do you need to make all these changes?
Every election brings opportunities to look at what went well and what could be better.
Alleged voter fraud has been rare in Florida since the 2020 elections. Out of over 11 million votes cast, only 4 people have been arrested for trying to vote twice. But Lee says she supports the new election police unit because
we simply don't have the resources right now to be the partners we want to be to state and local law enforcement. These resources would allow us to do even more to support our partnerships with those groups and be prepared for any challenges to come.
Democrats in the state legislature are strongly opposed.
I think we should be afraid of a political election police goon squad.
The new proposals come just 9 months after DeSantis signed another law with voting restrictions, like limiting the use of ballot drop boxes, that's now being challenged in federal court.
It was really an unneeded law.
Leon County Election Supervisor Mark Early is set to testify this week. He's scrambling to keep up with all the changes.
They can make the law, but we need to make sure the law works. And so that's really become a huge part of my job now.
Early is worried all the changes will confuse voters and scare off employees and volunteers he needs to run elections.
I think as it becomes too controversial and adversarial, it takes some of that special feeling that you're really part of a trusted cadre of folks working to make democracy work.
So Republicans in at least 2 other states are pushing similar ideas. In Georgia, GOP gubernatorial candidate David Perdue is vying to establish his own election police force. And in Arizona, a Republican state senator is pushing for a Bureau of Elections that would have subpoena power.
The 4 people that were arrested for trying to vote twice were Republicans. Everyone that was charged and convicted of election fraud in Florida were Republicans. You deserve better, Florida. Vote.